In an army where glory and recognition were as valuable as life itself, Roman military decorations represented the pinnacle of honor. But what did a soldier need to do to earn the legendary Civic Crown or the prestigious Golden Crown? These were not just symbols of bravery. They were eternal marks of heroic deeds etched into the history of Rome. Today, we will explore the most coveted decorations of the Roman army and uncover the sacrifices a soldier had to make to be worthy of these honors. Get ready to discover the true cost of glory in the Roman legions. In the Roman army, military decorations were more than just insignias. They represented the highest recognition of bravery and dedication. For soldiers, earning an honor meant achieving a level of glory that would resonate for generations. These decorations symbolized not only heroic deeds, but also the immortality of the names of those who earned them. Each medal, each crown, carried a story of sacrifice that went beyond victory in battle. The system of decorations in the Roman army was extremely rigorous. Honors were awarded based on specific actions, often related to decisive moments in a battle. Only those who demonstrated extreme courage and leadership in critical situations had the chance to receive such distinctions. In an empire that spanned continents, with countless military campaigns, these honors not only elevated the individual soldier, but also reflected the power and discipline of the Roman legions. Among the most revered honors were laurel crowns, medals, and other insignias that symbolized acts of extraordinary bravery. The reward system was so detailed that each symbol had a clear value and meaning, recognized by the entire Roman society. From common soldiers to generals, anyone who demonstrated a heroic feat could be decorated. However, achieving these glories came with immense risks, often requiring the ultimate sacrifice in the name of the homeland. The decorations also played an important role in motivating soldiers. The promise of glory and public recognition kept the army driven, especially during long campaigns. Soldiers knew that, beyond the wealth they could acquire from plunder, there was something more valuable: immortality through honors. This system was essential to ensure the loyalty and determination of the troops, as earning a decoration meant etching their name in the annals of Roman history. Over time, these honors became so significant that, on many occasions, a decorated soldier received not only the respect of his peers, but also civil privileges. Some crowns, like the Civic Crown, guaranteed lifelong benefits, showing how much Rome valued those who excelled in their military duties. The legacy of these warriors was celebrated by society, and decorations were seen as marks of true heroism. One of the most coveted and honorable decorations in the Roman army was the Civic Crown, a symbol of extreme bravery and loyalty. This crown was awarded only to those who saved the life of a Roman citizen in combat. The act had to be witnessed by others, and the life saved had to be crucial for the good of Rome. This was one of the hardest honors to achieve, as it required not only courage, but also a deep sense of duty and sacrifice for comrades and the homeland. The Civic Crown, made of oak leaves, was not just a symbol of physical courage, but of sacrifice for the common good. Receiving this crown meant that the soldier had, in some way, ensured the survival of Rome by preserving the life of a citizen who could be essential for the empire's future. The person saved did not need to be of high rank, but the act of protecting them had to be performed under extreme conditions, where the savior's own life was at risk. This recognition transcended military glory. It also brought important civil benefits. Any soldier who received the Civic Crown was publicly hailed, and their feat was recorded as an act of heroism. Furthermore, the decorated soldier had the right to wear the crown at public events and was often treated with reverence by the rest of the population. The honor ensured that the soldier would be treated with respect for life, a gesture that reflected Rome's eternal gratitude for those who protected it. Another fascinating aspect of the Civic Crown was its moral impact on the army. Seeing a comrade awarded such a prestigious honor motivated other soldiers to aspire to grand feats as well. The mere act of witnessing the presentation of this crown made the notion of sacrifice and heroism more tangible. Those who received it were not just heroes among their peers, but also sources of inspiration for future generations of legionaries. The Civic Crown is one of the best examples of how Rome valued the lives of its citizens and how the act of saving a life was seen as a direct service to the empire. More than just a medal of bravery, it was the ultimate symbol of altruism and protection of the collective. For Roman soldiers, this honor represented the greatest link between military life and civic duty, placing the good of the nation above all else. The Golden Crown, one of the most prestigious Roman decorations, was reserved for commanders who led their troops to victory in decisive battles. Unlike the crowns awarded for acts of individual courage, the Golden Crown recognized a leader's ability to orchestrate a successful campaign. Receiving this honor meant that the commander not only fulfilled their military duty, but also changed the course of a war or defended Rome's interests in an exemplary manner. This crown was made of solid gold and, beyond its material value, carried immense symbolic weight. The leader who received it was seen as someone who had overcome impossible adversities, mastered complex tactics, and preserved the lives of their men. The Golden Crown distinguished the generals and tribunes who, through their leadership, had protected the empire or expanded its borders. It was a mark of prestige that secured the decorated individual a place of honor both in the army and in Roman politics. On the battlefield, leadership was crucial to the success of the Roman legions, known for their discipline and organization. A commander worthy of the Golden Crown was one who knew not only how to attack and win, but also how to protect their soldiers and plan strategies that minimize losses. This balance between aggression and caution, coupled with a deep understanding of warfare, separated average leaders from exceptional ones. The presentation of this crown was a way to immortalize these brilliant and strategic achievements. In addition to military recognition, the Golden Crown also opened doors in the Roman political world. A decorated commander was seen as a natural candidate for important public positions, such as the Senate. Roman politics often favored those who had proven their loyalty and competence on the battlefield, and the Golden Crown was the ultimate proof of that. It was common for generals awarded this honor to rise to prominent positions within the political structure, where they continued to influence the course of the empire. The Golden Crown symbolized the pinnacle of a commander's military career, but also represented a responsibility. The recipient now had the duty to continue their exemplary leadership, both in future campaigns and in the political arena. Roman society demanded that holders of such honor be examples of virtue and wisdom, and the crown served as a constant reminder that their victories belonged to the empire, not just to themselves. Soldiers who received the highest military decorations became legendary figures, both within the legions and in Roman society. They were the eternal heroes whose stories of bravery, sacrifice, and leadership were passed down from generation to generation. These figures, adorned with crowns and medals, were not just warriors. They were living symbols of Roman values. The names of these men transcended time, and their deeds served as examples for those who came after. The stories of decorated soldiers were recorded with precision in the annals of Rome, and many of them have reached us through historical texts. Some names, like Scipio Africanus or Julius Caesar, became synonymous with military greatness. These men, upon receiving decorations like the Golden Crown, became not only military leaders, but also icons of an invincible Rome. Their honors testified to the fact that their actions shaped the destiny of empires. Decorated soldiers were also celebrated by the civilian population. During triumphs, ceremonies where victorious generals paraded through the city with their armies, the decorated heroes marched prominently, receiving the applause of the crowd. Roman society viewed these warriors as perfect examples of virtue and courage. For many young Romans, these heroes represented the ideal to aspire to, inspiring future generations to seek their own glory on the battlefield. However, the stories of these soldiers went beyond public triumphs. In the camps and among the legions, the decorated were respected figures, often consulted for their combat skills and experiences. Recognition from their peers was as valuable as that from Roman authorities. A decorated soldier carried with them the trust and respect of the men they fought alongside, becoming a natural leader within the ranks. The immortality of decorated heroes was also reflected in Roman art and culture. Statues and coins were minted in their honor, and poets sang of their deeds. These celebrations helped to perpetuate the ideal that military glory was the path to immortality. Thus, decorated soldiers truly became eternal heroes, living on forever in the collective memory of Rome.